Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for the audio, guys. It's gonna be way off, I can tell, but anyway, I'll get on into that in a minute. Guys, thanks for being here. Today is Monday, the 17th of September. Makes it day 261 on our Daily Bread Project 2012. Again, guys, like I said, I'm sorry for that the audio is gonna be so delayed, so jacked up on this video. I'm having computer problems, guys. So that's the first thing I wanted to get into this evening. Guys, I'm sorry about not being here the last 3 nights. Brother Woody, I saw your email. Just a matter of fact, as I was opening all this up to do this, I didn't read it. I figured I knew what you wanted by the title. You were just concerned about me, wanting to know if I was all right. So I said, well, no big deal. I'll answer real quick. I'll go make my vid. And I've been here for almost an hour trying to get this webcam to work and trying to get my eSword to work, and I still couldn't get my eSword to work. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to read off of my iPod tonight because my eSword won't come up, so I don't know. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm sorry for not being here Friday night. That's what happened to me. My computer wouldn't cooperate. My webcam wouldn't come up. Did the normal stuff, shut the computer down, brought it back up, wouldn't come up. So, I don't know. Like I said, it acts funny sometimes. Saturday and Sunday, guys, I'll just go ahead and be honest about it. Without getting too vulgar, I was down. I was sick. I've kind of mentioned to some of you guys that have been on here for a while knows that I have some bowel troubles. We'll put it that way. That I kind of get backed up sometimes. And guys, I don't know. I'm going to have to try to find some solution to it because Saturday, like I said, I'll try to do this without getting vulgar, without getting gross, and without taking up too much time. But Saturday, guys, I went and used the bathroom a little bit, and I had that feeling that I wasn't done. And the rest of the day, I didn't feel good because of it. Just felt horrible. Felt pressure down there that I normally don't feel. And I just knew that's what it was, that I needed to get, to use the bathroom more, and I couldn't. And so anyway, I told Mom and Dad, I said, if by the time we come home from church Sunday, if I've not had a good movement, if I've not really cleared up, then I'm going to have to go buy some magnesium citrate. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever taken magnesium citrate. It's what they give, excuse me, it's what they give people, like when they're getting ready to have surgery. They give it to them. It's a saline laxative, and it's also a bowel cleanser. You can buy it at Walmart or any one of your pharmacies. So anyway, I went and bought a bottle of it Saturday and drunk it Saturday evening there. And that stuff normally works within an hour or two for me. And guys, I was in torment. That's what I was getting at, guys. Saturday night and then Sunday night both. I was in torment. I was up here at 1 o'clock in the morning Sunday night, last night. In torment. I was bent over in pain from needing to use the bathroom because this stuff started working on me, and I couldn't. It wouldn't come out. And I finally basically just forced it out. Some of it got it going. Like I said, guys, I don't want to get too gross or anything, but I also want to explain. And anyway, guys, finally, I got some relief last night. And then today, about 10 o'clock this morning, the magnesium citrate really started kicking in. And I've got pretty well cleaned out today. But guys, I don't know how, I've done this before, and that's the thing. Within a week, I'll be right back in the same shape. Some people say, well, you're not eating enough fiber. Guys, right now, I can look on my little fitness pal here. And today, I have got 26 grams of fiber. 20 to 25 is what you're supposed to have in a day. Guys, I'm eating fruit. I'm eating at least one. Well, I'm eating 1 to 3 apples a day. And apples with the skin on is good fiber. I'm eating granola bars. I'm eating whole grain Cheerios, frosted Cheerios. And I'm also taking pure fiber, you know, your fiber additives that you can buy that comes in the powder. It's 5 grams per teaspoonful. I'm adding that in applesauce and adding that in with my cereal, and you know, I'm getting like 10-15 grams of that a day. I mean, I'm doing all this every day, and it's still not letting me be regular on my own. So I don't know what to do. Um, I got some Miralax. Some women at church said that worked. That, you know, that was, you know, you could take that quite a bit about every day, and so I'm going to start taking that tomorrow. I don't know. But guys, I really do get in bad shape. I mean, like I said, Saturday night and last night both. I mean, I was in misery, laying here curled up on the bed. That's why I wasn't here, you know. So anyway, guys, I hope I didn't gross anybody out, or I don't think I went into too much detail, but I did just want to let you all know why I wasn't here, and just ask you to pray for me. Pray that, you know, and I know what it's because of this right here. My heart medicine that I have to take for my heart. It says it right on it that it can cause constipation. And Mom actually used to have real loose, we'll call it loose bowels, you know, bowels that had no trouble moving. And she takes the same medicine, except a lot more than I do. And anymore, she's the same way. It locks her up. Now, Dad takes the same medicine. Doesn't bother him. But, you know, I guess just people are different, you know, so. If you guys know of anything that I can take, see, that's the thing, stuff that works, like this magnesium citrate, milk of magnesia, these Phillips, I've got these Phillips magnesium pills right here, and these actually work pretty good, but, you know, from the work, you've got to take like 2 or 3 of them, and each pill is 125% of how much magnesium you need in a day. So that's the thing, the stuff that really works good is so strong and not good for your body that you can't take it every day. I need something I can take every day that will keep me regular. And I just, like I said, I'm adding fiber to my diet right now. I'm eating fruit. I'm eating grains. And I don't know, it's just none of it. And water, guys, you know, a lot of people say, well, it's you know, that's what even Mom and Dad was talking last night. I said, well, I know it's not because of the water. Guys, I've been drinking like between 5 and 9 of these a day. I'm getting plenty of water. Plenty of water. So I just, like I said, if you guys know of anything that I can take, I know I've seen some of these, what are they called, probiotics or stuff like that you can buy now that's supposed to help your digestive health. I don't know if those things help any. Like I said, I just don't know, guys, but I get in really bad shape. I get really locked up. So anyway, guys, I guess that's about it. I didn't want it to take that long telling about that, but guys, the Lord blessed us last week. I did get to draw Payday Friday, so I do appreciate Him for that. Well, I appreciate Him for everything. You know, as normal, just keep praying for us. Pray for me. Pray that I can get something figured out on my bowels here, get them straightened up. Because for any of you guys that have ever been through that, there's nothing no more miserable. I used to know, growing up, I had the opposite problem. I actually would worry about going places. My bowels were so loose that, you know, when we would go places, I would have to take Imodium AD, and, you know, but to keep, you know, because I was afraid I was going to get out and have diarrhea somewhere or something. And I said the other day, oh, I'd much rather have that problem. I'd rather have that problem 10 to 1 as not being able to go, you know. So anyway, guys, like I said, pray for us. Pray for the church, as always. Pray for all of us. I guess that's about it, guys. I really don't have nothing else to jabber about. Worked out tonight instead of tomorrow night. Today's actually the first day that I've actually felt like it in a few days, but my buddy's got something to do tomorrow evening, so we worked out tonight, worked out a day early, and I tried for 210 pounds tonight on my max and didn't hardly get it. I mean, I you know, it's one of the, I pushed it. I mean, he had to touch it, but 205 I would have got, and I did it at the main end of my workout. I mean, we was done pretty much. We was within 10 minutes of being ready to leave. So Fresh, that's what he said. He said, I think Fresh you would have got 210. So You know, I'm still making gains there. I'd like to see a little bit more weight loss, to be honest about it. The weight loss, I mean, I'm losing weight, but the weight loss part of it is just real slow. But I know I'll get there. So anyway, guys, let's get to the important part tonight, as always, and that's the Word of God. Guys, I had to, and that's another reason I'm so late getting this video, Brother Woody. I was trying to get this up so you would see it tonight. When my eSword wouldn't come up, I said, well, no big deal. I'll just, you know, read off my my Bible.is app on my iPod. But then I said, well, I don't know where we was at. I can't remember. You know, I knew it was in Hebrews, but so I had to go back and watch my last video to see where we left off. And that was actually Hebrews 3:11 where we left off, guys. So we're going to start in Hebrews 3:12. The guys, this may sound a little different because this is the ESV version. This is not the King James. So, yeah, that's it. So anyway, guys, Hebrews 3. Yeah, make sure we was on the right spot. Hebrews 3:12. Here we go. Take care, brothers, lest there be in any of you an evil, unbelieving heart, leading you to fall away from the living God. But exhort one another every day, as long as it is called today, that none of you may be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin. For we have come to share in Christ, if indeed we hold our original confidence firm to the end. As it is said, today if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts as in the rebellion. For who were those who heard and yet rebelled? Was it not all those who left Egypt led by Moses? And with whom was he provoked for 40 years? Was it not with those who sinned, whose bodies fell in the wilderness? And to whom did he swear that they would not enter his rest, but to those who were disobedient? So we see that they were unable to enter because of unbelief. And guys, what he's talking about here, he's not just talking about unbelief, he's talking about disobedience to God. And you know, guys, I'm the same way. I mean, I have this happen to me too. But you know, one of the biggest causes, probably one of the biggest cause of unanswered prayer, unrepentant sin in our life, disobedience, being disobedient to God, not doing what he wants us to do. You know, and that's what he's talking about here. You know, he's saying the same people that came out of Egypt with Moses who believed so much, you know, after a while, their faith waned. You know, and that's why they wandered around out there for 40 years. That's what he's talking about here. And he's saying, to whom, verse 18, did he swear that they would not enter his rest, but to those who were disobedient. You know, and as we know, guys, most of the people that started out with Moses going through the desert didn't make it. You know, didn't make it to the promised land because of unbelief. So, anyway, guys, looks like we'll start. I hate guys not doing a full 10 verses, but this is hard to read doing it this way. I spent more time, you know, I mainly just wanted to come back tonight, hit it a little, you know, do a little bit of reading and tell you guys kind of what was going on with me, where you wouldn't worry about me. You know, like I said, Brother Woody's already emailed me, and I figured pretty soon I was going to start getting emails from other people, maybe even phone calls. You know, I've got a couple of you guys that, you know, you don't see me in a little bit, and you start calling me, I'm not saying that I mind that. I like that. I like that, you know, you guys care that much. But I just wanted to make this tonight, guys, kind of give y'all a little update on what was going on, tell you to pray for me, and do a little bit of reading as well. So anyway, guys, like I always say, I love you all. If you need anything, let me know. Guys, like I said, I've got some video ideas and stuff that I want to do. But I don't know. I'm going to try to get time to do them. You know, it's just I got a lot going on right now, you know, between, like I said, working and running the church and trying to work out. And, you know, it's just a lot on my plate. So, anyway, guys, I'll try to get y'all some kind of good, interesting vision next little bit. So, like I said, guys, if y'all need anything, know anything, any kind of thing about the Bible, I'll try to help you. You know, it was, guys, Brother Woody contacted me the other night and was asking me about if I knew in the Bible where it talked about the earth revolving around the sun. No, excuse me, the sun revolving around the earth. and I told him where where I thought. But I got to doing a little research on the internet, guys, and it killed me that I would go to these websites and they would be talking about stuff in the Bible, and so many people would be slandering the Bible on the stuff it said. One guy said on one of them there, the Bible dumbing down people for over 2,000 years, and, just stuff like that. And they would, they'd make remarks, and it made me mad, but it also saddened me, that these people get so up, it's such an uproar. And I seen on the news tonight, and I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it to see what it was, but they just said something to the effect on the local news that there was somebody has put a billboard up in Lexington, Kentucky. That's about 2 hours from here. Saying basically that there is no God. And like I said, I don't know. I didn't watch the actual story. But guys, that got me to thinking. I don't believe in Buddha. I don't believe in I can't even think of some of these other gods now that some of these other people believe in. I don't believe in Horus and all these Egyptian gods that they believed in. But you know what? I don't go and protest because other people do believe that. If that's what they want to believe, I'll try to tell them what I believe, try to tell them the truth and go on. But, that's what gets me. Have you noticed? They don't protest other gods. They don't protest the Muslim God. They protest the Christian God. And why do you think that is? It's because truly, truly, truly deep in their soul, deep in their heart, and they never admit it, they actually believe. They know that God is real. They just hate Him. That's why they have such anger. Look at some of these atheists. Look at some of these people. The people that are behind these deals, the people that are behind these billboards. Richard Dawkins. Watch some of these big atheists. Get on YouTube and watch the videos. You can see the fire in their eyes. It's not that they don't believe in God. They hate God. And there's a big difference. They won't admit to that that's what it is. But they hate God because they know that if there's a God that they have to be accountable to, that they can't go out here and do their sins, do all the stuff they want to do and not be held accountable. They hate having to be held accountable. And they know one day they're going to answer to God. And that's why they've got so much hate. Like I said, I don't believe in Shiva and all these other different, like I said, things that other people believe in. But I don't go protest them, and I don't go here holding up signs and saying you're stupid because you believe in your God. And if they would truly didn't believe in God, that's the way they would be. They'd be like, look at those silly Christians. Look at those stupid people that believe in God. But they would just sit back and say, let them do it. But they don't do that. They wouldn't have so much fire and venom and spit in them and spend money to put billboards up and stuff like that. Guys, it's a hatred of God. It's not a disbelief in God. So we need to pray for those people. Love you all, guys. Good Lord willing, I'll be back here tomorrow night. Till I see you all again. Good night, and God bless.